for you this year. A lot better across the board, probably. How do you feel you've played and stepped up being a leader of this team this season?
Yeah, I mean, coming into this year, I don't know if I really expected to see as much success as I did, but honestly, it's been amazing. I feel like this past summer, as Cuff said, I was an intern in the sports comm office, and it kind of let me step away from golf a little bit. I was still able to practice a bunch and compete a bunch, but it allowed me to kind of keep my perspective on the world and realize that there's so much more outside of golf, and I think that made me a much more well-rounded player. And yeah, it was just so amazing to see the success. I mean, also go through some troubles this year. Like, it wasn't perfect all year, but being able to fight through that and, midway through the spring, get a win, and then to be able to really pull off what we did this past week has been amazing. Yeah.
You heard the other two talk about how valuable is experience, having played this course, having played on this stage before.
Yeah, I mean, experience is everything in golf, especially knowing the course before and having played competitive rounds on it before. It kind of takes a little bit of the edge off with nerves, I think. So it'll be a lot easier to go out there and feel a lot more comfortable. So I think that'll be huge this week.
How was this team able to accomplish what you did last week, where, seed-wise, you weren't expected to get out of there, and then you get into a tense situation and thrive in it?
Yeah, I mean, I think something that we've said all year is, we've practiced and played and qualified in probably some of the hardest conditions that we've done all year. It's been an incredibly windy spring. We've had a couple tournaments where we've had practice rounds canceled. We've had rounds moved around and canceled, and we've played in a lot of wind and rain, and so having those tough conditions in regionals was honestly perfect for us. We loved it. We kind of went out there saying, we've done this before, we do this all the time, so it really helps with your sense of comfort and sense of knowing that you can go out there and do that.
Is that the mindset you guys carry into championship as well and try to keep it the same as everyone else?
I think the thing is, we've been through so much this year, and like I said, our conditions during qualifying have made us that much grittier. So if anything, we're a team of grit. We're a team that's going to push through no matter what. Yeah.
Can you guys kind of go through those few minutes as you're waiting for Texas M to finish and what you're thinking? You guys are 2 strikes back at the time, just where your mind was and how you guys kind of flipped it on for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, 2 minutes that felt like an entire day. Wow, it was incredible, especially with the weather delay in between. It felt like so long. But I think we were all just hoping for that fighting chance to be able to extend our season, and going into the playoff, that was our mindset. Let's just go out and play one more week, because that's all we can do. And yeah.
This stretch where you go from the Big Tens to the regional to nationals, how, strenuous is it playing basically the top teams in the country for 3 straight weeks? You really find out where you stand.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too strenuous, at least personally for me, because I think that during the season we've played a lot of good tournaments, we've played a lot of good teams. Puerto Rico, we saw a bunch of good teams. Windy City, we saw a bunch of good teams. So, and even individually in the summer, we play against these girls very often. So I don't really think that shifts the mindset necessarily.